I knew Wilczek felt some way about them pictures, like blue eyes, which is a thing, possible. There are some black folk that be born with blue eyes, but them pictures were weird to me. And this episode kind of proved that he felt weird, and he asked Homegirl if she felt similar. And she was sent some pictures because it kind of gives off a weird feeling because this company's been around for quite some time, you know, melanated. It's funny how much they serve melon when melon isn't even that great, and it's basically just water. I mean, except for the first few bites where it's actually juicy and good. After that, it just feels like you're drinking water. But now Milchek is his own business because he was told the good, but yeah, a lot of bad has been happening under his watch. So there's that. So he about to be about that business. When he got in the elevator and got up close to Mark, that was funny. But also, I'm like, oh, you on business now. They're so close. And he's like, he just getting up in his face. He's like, did you tell Helen? Did you? Did you have sex with her Audi? uh, it was already fun when uh, Dylan told her about his wife. That was crazy. It looks like the innie can't handle grief just like the Audi. And Helly has been her Audi since the beginning of season two. And this is the first time she was reawoken. And it's crazy. And it's like Mrs. Wong was saying. They're gonna start you treating them like people. And I was liking that she was getting a bit not necessarily attitude, but talk back to Milchek, and I was liking that dynamic. And when they was printing out the paper and stuff, I was like, this is nice. You get to see more of her personality, and that she more on the business than him. He was trying to be different from Coleman and be more nice and try that tactic. It ain't been working. So back to basics. Those complaints were from her about the paperclip and the big words. That was her. That was funny. But also just seeing that Haley's Audi did not want to come back to work, especially after almost getting got twice. Once by her Ennio and then by Urban trying to drown her. So, but Kierman name, she was like they animals, and then Bert and Urban met their Audis. I think that's gonna be the real throuple that was mentioned. Yeah, which Miss Kochek and Mark, and this be the real one, threesome. Feel like it might be going there. But I'm curious to who Urban's been talking to though. His Audi. And his Innie had left a note that Dylan found. So there's that. And I'm guessing that person in the beginning with the surgical knives was removing a chip maybe? Not certain. And I think Mark, the Audi, is taking the breakfast that the company head was taking from the story. I think that's what he's eating in the morning. Another thing is Mark's sister and her husband. Like, I was like, bro, you need to stop talking. You about to be divorced and left alone. Like, I know your book helped, but don't let that go to your head. It's like letting this lady from this company talk to you, getting you to change your book up. Now it's getting to your head, and you start talking about money and the what you can afford, the life for your wife and child. And like, oh, you asking to get divorced when that conversation was going downhill. Even he realized it. Then he's like, "That's not what I meant." Basically, well, yeah. But man, another strong episode. Can't wait to see the next ones.